What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Conversations with the Mod Squad. I'm your host, Kevin, joined by the fabulous Felix.
What's up?
And this week, our guest is Uncle Pete from your friendly neighborhood. Uncle Pete, how's it going, man?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me here. I appreciate this.
Oh, not a problem, man. The first question I always like to ask is, what is your friendly neighborhood, Uncle Pete, and how did that channel come about?
Yeah, the channel came about a few years ago, talking with a good buddy of mine, Carlin Cook, who you guys have spoke with. And I retired from the military in October of 2017. After that, I went to night school, got a degree in criminal justice, just something to do after I retired. So I did 22 years in the military, still Master Chief Petty Officer.
Thank
I
you
needed
for your
something
service,
to do.
by the way.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. So I needed something to do, and I love horror movies. It's so much to me. I was like, I was thinking about doing a channel, but I didn't want to do reviews because a lot of people have reviews. So I was thinking, what's kind of fun? And I was thinking, I always yell. I'm one of those guys that yells at the TV screen. Why are you going upstairs? So I have a series on my channel called Nails in the Coffin. And what I do is I rate the stupid decisions people make in horror movies. Like they run upstairs instead of running outside. Or they stand there and freeze. Or they wait till midnight to go investigate the house. I go through all these horror movies and I use nails in a coffin as a scale. 1 nail in a coffin is you're pretty stupid. Up to 4 nails in a coffin, where it's like a Detective Ray Cameron at the end of Night of the Creeps. Somebody who sacrificed himself. Somebody's really smart. And stuff like that. So I've covered all the big franchises: Saw, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I go through all of them. I get this guy gets 1 nail in the coffin, this guy gets 2 nails in the coffin. And the name of my channel is Your Friendly Neighborhood Uncle Pete, because obviously I am a big comic book nerd.
Hey, aren't we all? I mean, really, I see the Spider-Man behind you right there. I was actually just kind of looking at it, admiring it, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
Even though I'm not a Marvel guy, I do like, Spider-Man. So there you go. All right, guys, what this show is really all about is letting your fans get to know you, but more on a personal, lighthearted type of way. What we'll do is we'll start out with some word association. I'll give you some thought-provoking questions, and Felix will end off with some rapid fire this or that. Go ahead and take it away. Let's start this thing off, Felix.
All right, man. Just first thing that pops into your mind. Western.
Clint Eastwood.
Hero.
Spider-Man.
Desire. I like it.
Love.
Network.
Communication.
Storm.
Thunder.
Adventure.
Opportunity.
Bizarre.
Superman.
I like that. Memory.
Childhood.
Fear.
Anxiety.
And my last one for you. Cheeseburger.
French fries.
That's what's up.
That's a great pairing. That is a great pairing. I love that. And really, to follow up on Felix's cheeseburger, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Oh,
It is? Oh. See, we tend to disagree.
It's between a piece of bread. A taco's also a sandwich,
what?
Now, he's trolling now, guys. He's trolling. No. We got a troll on our hands. No, I love it. I love it. But speaking of a hot dog, when I think of a hot dog, I like to think of an event. And I'm a wrestling guy. I love going to wrestling events. Because when that wrestler comes through that curtain and his theme song hits, you know exactly who he is and what he's all about. If you had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would it be?
Stan Bush, Never Surrender from the Kickboxer soundtrack.
That's what's up.
Ooh. We're going to stick with music. What is your guilty pleasure car karaoke song? You know that song that, you kind of roll up the window, crank up the radio, and just sing along with, but you're kind of embarrassed that you know.
I Can Dream About You by Dan Hartman.
Dream About You. That's a good one. I like it.
I even got the moves I want to do on stage and everything. When he goes moving sidewalk, I want to do the moonwalk backwards. Got a whole thing ready.
Oh, you got a dance routine planned out. I like it. All right, we're going to stay in the car, though, and we're going to ask you, what is the farthest you've ever traveled from home for vacation?
can't include the military because that really wasn't vacation.
No,
So I'd
those work.
say San Diego to Cabo San Lucas.
Okay. About how far is that?
It's only one. It's an hour plane ride 'cause it's just Southern California to Mexico, so it wasn't too far.
Okay, I got you. Well, that is in miles. How about time? If you could travel 10 years to the past or 10 years to the future, but only for 24 hours, which way would you go and why?
I'd go into the future and I just want to observe to see how well I'm doing with my family and everything. Like, is everything okay?
That's
I
what's
like
up.
that. I like that. Try to prevent anything that could go wrong.
Mhm.
I like it. All right, how about a little color theory? How would you describe the color purple to a blind man?
Wow, it's deep. I'd probably say when you're feeling sad, but nothing's really wrong, but you kind of have you got something to look forward to. That feeling, because it's kind of dark when you're kind of sad, but there is some light to it, like almost like there's a light at the end
I
of the
like
tunnel. Like, I would describe purple as things are not too great right now, but they're going to get better.
Oh,
I like
I
it.
like that description. That's the first time anybody's ever said that one. I really like that one.
Oh,
I
cool.
like that a lot. What is the funniest thing to ever happen to you that you can legally talk about?
Wow. I'll go back to some of my military days when I was a drill instructor
Mhm.
for a while, and I had a female division, and I come into work in the morning after sleeping only a couple of hours. I turn my key in, I walk in, and all these recruits run up to me, petty officer, senior recruit, so and so just wet herself. I was like, huh? And so I'm talking to her. I'm like, why did you do that? She's like, well, I was ironing and my time for the iron was almost up and I didn't want to waste the time to go to the bathroom. So I just went to the bathroom. And I thought I was being punked. And I didn't want to laugh in front of her because I didn't want to
Yeah.
destroy her.
Right.
But it's one of those things, like, you almost had to be there to hear about it, to see it. Because, like, it's like doesn't
You
make
want to
sense.
laugh. You want to laugh, but you can't. No, I
Yeah.
get it. Well, if you were to poll your family and friends, what would they say you're most known for?
My humor.
All right.
So,
I like to have fun. I like to crack stupid jokes. Like, out of nowhere, we'll be at the dinner with some people. I was like, hey, if Winnie the Pooh had tennis shoes on, would he still have bare feet? Yeah. Or
So,
I'll
so
like,
you're a dad joke type of guy too, yeah.
yeah, like, or if I'm in the supermarket and I have headphones in, I'll start dancing around, but then I forget that other people can't hear the music that I'm hearing. So I just like this wacky guy dancing in the aisle.
Hey, we've all been there. You're a Superman guy. I mean, you're a Spider-Man guy.
Yep.
I'm a Superman guy. I love comics. If you had a superhuman power, what would it be, and would you use it for good or evil?
I would definitely use it for good, and I think about this a lot. Even though I love Spider-Man the most, the power that I would want based on my anxieties and stuff would be like Wolverine, the healing factor, and that just like invulnerability. That's, even though as much as I love Spidey, I want that healing factor and that invulnerability.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a real good one, actually. What single piece of media, whether it be book, movie, or TV show, has had the most influence on the person you are today?
I would say it's a book I read as a kid. I think it was junior high. It was I want to say My Brother Sam is Dead. And it was just about, I believe it's the Revolutionary War time frame, and I just remember that book. I'm like, just the bravery in it and everything, even in the face of danger and everything, because you had these kids so young going to war. I was just like, wow. It's just like, it's kind of what I wanted to aspire to be.
Oh, very
So-
cool, man. Very cool. If your life was a movie, what would the title be, and who would play you?
I'd probably call it Your Friendly Neighborhood, because it goes in with my nickname. And who would play me? I look like a Tommy Chong Jr. So, if I could pick any time frame, I'd get like a young Tommy Chong, but right now, who would play me?
Bro, now that you say that, I can totally see
Yeah.
it.
I don't know why the first name that popped in my head was Jared Leto. I don't know why, but that was the first name that popped in my head. Doesn't look like me. I mean, I don't look like him, but I'd say Jared Leto.
Well, you know, if you grew
It's
out
a
a
method.
yeah, if you
I
grew
see
out a
him. I
beard and
see
stuff,
him
yeah.
doing all that. Yeah.
Like I said, I love movies. One of my favorite movies is Castaway, where you're stranded on a desert island. But if you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 items would you take with you and why?
I would probably take my novelization or Return of the Living Dead because I have the book novelization and that's my favorite movie of all time. And aside from like survival gear and stuff, I take something to play music on because I'm a big metalhead. So something to play music on that I could always enjoy some music. And like I said, aside from all survival gear, music, a dog. I'd want my little that man's best friend. I'm a pet person, so I'd want that man's best friend with me.
Technically, that would still be stranded, so I like that. I like that a lot. If you could switch lives for anyone just for a day, who would it be and why?
Can I say my past self? I would almost want to say my past self so I can go back in time and say, hey, don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Don't let that anxiety get the better of you because you're going to get past everything you thought you couldn't get past. You're going to get past it. So hold your head up.
I like that because you're switching lives, so he's gonna see you as you are today. So you're gonna. I like that, man. That is a good answer.
Yeah,
That's deep.
it
I
is.
like that. I really like that. All right, the last couple questions I have though are: what are your 1 year, your 5 year, and your 10-year goals?
My 1 year goal is I'm starting to write a novel. It's a vampire story. So in 1 year, I'm hoping to have it completed where I can start going out to get published. 5 years, I'll probably move back to Wisconsin to be with the grandkids. My wife and I to go be with the grandkids. And 10 years, just babysitting grandkids and enjoying a retired life in Wisconsin.
I like it. I like it. So are you a cheesehead? Are you a
Yep.
cheesehead? You're a cheesehead? See, I'm a Buccaneer guy. I'm
Okay.
a Buck guy.
Both bays.
All right. The last question I have for you, man, is if you took center stage to the world and had everybody's ear, what would your message be?
Just stop with the hate. Just stop. You're not doing anybody any good. Put yourself in that other person's position. We're not better than anybody. We're all trying to survive this world together. Just let it go. Let it go. We can just think what we can accomplish. If we can just stop hating each other for being a little bit different or having a different opinion on something. Because we're honest to God, we're all in this together. This big ball speeding through the universe. We ain't got nobody but ourselves. So just let that little pride go for a second and just, open the heart up, I guess.
I
I
like
like
it.
it. I like it. Great message. I love it. All right. That is all the questions I have for you. We're going to finish this off with some rapid fire this or that. Go ahead, take it away, Felix.
All right, man. Is the term GIF or is the term GIF?
Jiff.
So it's a sandwich and it's GIF. God, man, you're killing it today. That's just kidding. Android or Apple?
Apple.
Your Next or 10 Cloverfield Lane?
10 Cloverfield Lane.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Cats or dogs?
Ooh. I'll say dogs.
All right. Checkers or chess?
Checkers.
Books or ebooks?
Books.
Cheech or Chong?
Chong.
I like it. And my last one, soft or hard tacos?
Ooh, soft.
All right. So a
I like
burrito.
it.
Or in
Usually-
your eyes, a sandwich.
Yeah, a
It's
sandwich.
funny you picked You're Next and 10 Cloverfield Lane because Carlin, who you've had on the show, we have a debate series. And one of the topics was who is the best final girl? He actually chose the young woman from You're Next. I chose Michelle from 10 Cloverfield Lane. So it's just really, you chose those two movies. I was like, those are the two movies Carlin and I had for best final girl.
I did my homework.
Oh, there you go.
Usually we like to end it right there, but I do have one bonus question for you since you're a horror guy. What is your Mount Rushmore icons of horror?
Michael Myers, Leatherface, Jason Voorhees, and Chucky.
Right on.
Chucky.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I noticed the Jennifer Tilly autograph there too.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I think I got that exact same one.
Yeah, I got the Heart
Alright.
of Damballa right there hanging up as well. So, yep.
Very cool, very cool. I love it.
Another Chucky
Alright.
right there.
All right, man. The last thing I have for you is, do you have anything coming up? Do you have anything to promote? And where can people find you?
Yeah, you can follow me on YouTube under Your Friendly Neighborhood, Uncle Pete. And like I said, I have my series called Nails in a Coffin. I don't post on there a lot, trying to get more into it. You can follow me on Instagram under Uncle_Pete77. Plus, I have links on all my my YouTube channel. And you can find me in. I was in a movie, the last Amityville movie. A good friend of mine, Josh Spiegel, he has a YouTube channel called Movie Timelines, and he made an Amityville movie because anybody can make a movie called Amityville because you can't trademark a name of a town. So I was blessed enough for him to give me a speaking role. So it's streaming on Tubi right now. You can get it on Blu-ray through SRS Cinema. So it was an amazing experience. As a horror fan, I never thought I'd be in a horror movie. And now that I'm in a horror movie, it's pretty cool. But
That's what's
it's got
up,
some
man.
good fun in it, some good scares. It ties in all the other Amityville movies up until now. So it's really clever
cool.
writing. It's a fun movie. Check it out. The last Amityville movie.
Very cool. I highly suggest everybody go check that movie out for sure. All right, that does it for this episode of Conversations with the Mod Squad. So for Uncle Pete and Felix, I am Kevin saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.